Hello, hello. All right, let's see. I think it's working. I'm not positive, but I think so. Hang on, let me just move this a little bit this way. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Hello, come on in. Let me know when you are here. Say hello, because I can't always see you when you come on. All right. We are going to make bunnies and bows tonight. So I have our cute little bunny and we're going to do some bows. So come on in. Let me know when you hop on. I'm just going to make sure everything is working on my end because I have a different setup tonight. Oops. My ribbons. Okay. Let me just grab this thing here. Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Patty. How are you? I'm doing this different so that you guys can see the Bodabra that I'm going to use tonight. But full disclosure, I'm terrified my phone is going to fall. So we're going to see what happens. If there's a big crash, it's because it fell. All right, let me just change this thing. How are you? It's freezing. Yeah, BP email list. Okay, change that. I gotta change that link thing. Okay. All right. My mom just texted me. Let me see where she is. I know, isn't this funny? Like, I wish you could see the behind the scenes of me looking up at my phone in this phone stand. It's a little bit terrifying. And I can't really see that far, so I have my laptop so that I can see the comments. So come on in. Oh, Mom's on. Hi, Mom. It's freezing here and we're getting like 20 feet of snow, so that's fun for us. All right, so tonight we are going to work on this door hanger. Let me move all my flowers over. So I got this cute little door hanger. Isn't it cute? So it has like this like faux, it's not sharp or anything, it's like faux wire here. And then it's got this like mossy green, which is like everybody's all about. So, and it even has a little place to hang them already, so I don't have to deal with that. So we're going to decorate. So I thought what we're going to do is I'm going to do a bow on the bottom and then a little bow on each ear. So this is the picture. I got this at Dollar Tree. It was in the $5. See how she has like the bow down here, but then I want to do like a bow here and a bow here. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We might adjust it as we go. Kathy, it is. It's a huge bunny head. It's a door hanger, so you could definitely tell it was a bunny. It's, I can tell you how big it is. Let's see. It is 12, and this is 12, and then this is like 22, so it's a pretty good size, but she'd be really cute on a door. So I pulled out some peachy florals, and then I also grabbed our tulips because I want to use those in this because I think this with the pink, so we're going to do a pink and orange bow. That's what I'm thinking. Janice is here. Hello, Miss Janice. How are you? So here's the big tulips that I got. These are the big ones. Aren't they pretty? Some of them are more pink than the others, so I want to try to use some of the pink ones on here. And then for our bow, let me move Giant Bunny Head. We're going to do carrots because I think it's so cute to do carrots with the bunny. And then we're going to do a bright pink and a bright orange to go with it. And then we're going to put on the top, we're going to do a sheer white. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I literally just pulled this all out and I changed my mind because I was going to do like a pastel egg bunny. And then I wanted to use those tulips. So I switched my mind. You can't see me because I'm not on camera tonight because you're going to see how to use the Bodabra. And I painted my nails. So I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to use this thing real quick. So I thought I'd do, I'd point the camera down tonight. So you guys are, way up above me and I'm terrified you're going to fall. So fingers crossed. All right. We are going to do a bow. So this is the regular size Bodabra. And then I did grab it to show you guys the difference. This is the mini. So this is the hair bow one. And if you do small bows, like the bows that I do on the bunnies I use this one. So there's a good size difference between the two. And I posted the link. You can get them both on Amazon together, or you can buy the big one or the small one. Yeah, so you don't get to see my beautiful face right now. Plus my hair's a mess. Amanda, hello. We're making bows. So I have this really cute ribbon with the carrots on it. So I thought that would be a cute base. So when I do my bows, I like to do the widest bow on the bottom. And like when I learned how to do it, the lady that I used to watch the tutorials said, put your favorite on the top. So start with your least favorite, but I always do try to mix up the colors. Yes, you're just in time to see how this Bodabra works. We are doing it. It's super easy. So I usually do like 6-inch tails. So I just leave the end out 6 inches. And you literally just, I twist, you don't have to, but you twist and then push it down, right? So it's holding the tail for you. Then you make your loop. I kind of just eyeball it. I tend to go for smaller loops. Some people like really big loops. It just depends on what you like. And then I twist it. So you twist and then push down. So here's our loop. So we have one loop. I'm actually going to go a little bigger because this is going to go on the bottom of the giant bunny head. So I want it to be a little bigger. Okay. Then you do the same thing with the other side. Twist. Put it down. So now your bow is in the bow maker. See? That's literally all there is to it. So you could definitely be done with this and just do a 1 ribbon bow if you wanted. I'm going to do more because I'm extra like that. But you can do as many or as little as you want. And I'm just going to cut this end off here because we don't need it. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to it. Now we're just going to layer. So I think because this has the orange, I'm going to do the pink one first. I like this ribbon. I think it's really cute. How are you guys doing? I'm cleaning up the craft workshop / basement, and I made myself the cutest little cart for my greenery. I have to take a picture because it's freaking adorable. And I went to Dollar Tree and I got really these they fit perfect in this little organizer I bought. So I have all of my greenery organized, and I'm making it so when people come by and hang out with me, they're not just lost amongst the flowers. Okay, so here's our first layer. So now I'm going to do the pink next. So this is a 1.5 inch pink. So we're gonna do a layer of this. Now you can do as many loops as you want to. Obviously, the more loops, the bigger the bow, but it's totally up to you. So like I usually just do 1 of each. I'm gonna do 2 of each just to show you for this one. So I'm just going to do the same thing. It's loop, push it down, twist, push down. Okay, that's all there is to it. So now we have our pink layer going in. Oh my goodness. All right, we are going to get this guy going. And then we're going to top it off with the orange and then the white. Okay. I know these are a little bright, but I think they're going to be really fun for Easter. I'm just going to cut this one off. So see, here is our bow in the making. Just going to straighten this guy out. And then it does come with, I call it the smoosher. I don't know what they call it, what the name is. But you can do this as well at any time. And if you just put it in, you're going to want to put it in so that it goes like this. Don't do like this is going to smoosh it. So go like this. And then you can kind of fluff up the loops and stuff if you want to. I like to do that with the bigger bows so that I can kind of keep it nice and organized. Okay. See? Isn't that so cute? It's our little bow. All right, now we're going to do orange, and I'm going to do 1 of each side. 1 on each side. And so you can do this a couple of different ways. You can make your loops all the same size, and then when you take the bow apart, it's going to be more uniform. Or you can go a little bit less each time, which is going to make it layer, which is what I tend to do. So I'm going to do just one of this orange. It's like my carrot orange. Okay, what do we think? What do you guys think of our little bow? And then I'm going to cut it again. See? Oh, my furnace is coming on. You might hear it. All right, so here's our orange. Look how cute it is. See how like this one I left longer? This is a little bit of a bigger loop, and then this is a little bit smaller, and the orange one is a little bit smaller. It's just so that when we're done, it layers so you can see all of the ribbon. You can definitely do it differently as well. Hello, hello. Come on in. Don't forget to let me know where you guys are watching from. This is our Easter bow for our bunny head. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust the loops one more time. I'm going to cut them now. You can cut them if you want to. You don't have to cut them. You can cut them diagonally. I always dovetail mine, which is folding the ribbon in half and cutting it a diagonal. You can do however you want to. Sometimes I do it now and sometimes I do it later, but right now I'm just going to do it now. I lost my trash can. Hold on. Okay. Amanda's, you're funny. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do a white, sheer white on top. So how is everybody doing? How was your weekend? Are you guys ready for more snow? Because I'm not. I had PT today and I got to walk in my regular shoe some, which was nice. All right, I'm gonna grab a zip tie. I'm gonna do a white one. Okay. Let's do our sheer white on top. So here's our sheer white. I love this ribbon. Some people don't like sheer ribbon. I love it. I think it's fun. Especially white because it goes with everything and you can layer it on top and still see through it. So I think it makes it look extra fun like that. All right, so we're gonna go, now this one I'm gonna leave a little bit longer tail so that we can curl it up a little bit in the end. Because see how fun this is? See how it like curls itself? I love that. All right, so we're gonna put this one in, and again, I twist it just to give it a little bit of extra like definition in the loop. And then we're gonna go a little bit smaller, like this. See? Cute, right? Sheer ribbon is so pretty layered. Yes, I agree. There are some people who are super anti no sheer ribbon, but I love it. Especially in these light colors, and I just love the white. You can literally put it with anything. I'm just gonna use this one to measure. And this one's really fun because I love the way it curls. See how it curls? I love that. All right, let's get this off of this thing here. Are the ribbons with the thin metal? Yes. Oops, I smushed that wrong. So yes, so that's called a wired ribbon. So any kind of ribbon that you have that has a wire in the edge, it's gonna make it easier to work with, and it's gonna be able to like be more flexible without fighting with it. So, hang on, I have one right here. Here's an example. This is not wired ribbon. So it is not, it doesn't really do anything by itself. So I usually stick to wired ribbon, and I highly recommend if you're going to use the bow dabber to stick with it at first. It's just going to make your life easier. Once like you get the hang of it, what I did is I kind of figured out how to use it in the bow dabber without the wire. It just takes a little bit of practice. So wired ribbon, this is a much narrower ribbon, which is also going to make it more difficult, but any type of wired ribbon, love it. Amanda, I don't know what it's called. You're funny. With the thin metal, that was a good description with the metal through them. You got it. Janice, I'm sick of the snow. I'm over it. I'm totally over it. I would like spring too. And let's see, Patty agrees, tired of the snow. I know. And they're saying we're going to get like snow like tomorrow or Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday. I don't understand why we have to have all the snow in 1 week. Like, why is that? I don't understand. You're welcome. If you stick to the wired, you'll thank me later. That's all I'm saying. That's my advice for the day. All right, so now since we're done with this, I'm going to give it a good smoosh. That just kind of makes the ribbons pop up. Isn't it cute? It's even cute in the little maker. Okay, so you smoosh, smoosh. Don't smoosh too hard. And then I'm going to use a zip tie. Watch. You can use anything. You can use a pipe cleaner. You can use a pipe cleaner. You can use a zip tie. You can use floral wire. It just depends. I like pipe cleaners because usually they're easy to finagle. That's what I usually use, but because this is going on this thing, I'm going to use a zip tie. So I'm going to zip tie the bow, which is easier said than done. And then I'm going to add another zip tie in the back, which is right here, because this is how I'm going to attach it to the bunny. So I'm just going to put this one in this way so I can attach it. So that one we're leaving plain. And then I'm just going to pull this, and it's going to make our bow look adorable. And you guys, I lost my cutters, so I have to use these. These are the saddest cut. Look how tiny they are. I just actually ordered a new pair because I don't know where they went. I was cleaning, I'm cleaning, and there's stuff everywhere, and I have not found them. So I have no idea where they're lost in the craft room. The elderly dog is sliding on the ice. You're afraid he's gonna pull. Oh my gosh, Amanda, your pup needs to be careful. We need the pup to be safe on the ice. My dog is just over it. She's I don't think she's really a winter dog. Okay, here's our pretty little, oh, see? Super easy. And this is a 4 ribbon bow, so if you don't want to do 4 ribbons, you just can do 1 or 2 or however many you want. And then you just kind of arrange the loops how you want, and off we go. It looks like Dunkin' Donuts, doesn't it? I love that. Okay, let's put this on, and then we're gonna make 2 more little bows. So here is our big giant bunny head. Here it is. So I'm thinking I'm going to put, I gotta turn on my glue gun. I'm a mess over here today. All right, we're gonna put it so that when it hangs, I'm thinking I kind of want it to be like on the side a little, or we could go in the main, in like the center. But I do want to do little pink, orange, and white bows for the top. So I'm thinking like a little off center. I tend to do things off center because it's easier to like, I don't know. I feel like it looks like less precise if it's in the center. It looks like tongues. I know, doesn't it? Now you can't unsee it, but it's okay because you guys all know I love my iced coffee year round, so it's fine. All right, I'm going to put this guy through here and attach it. So I'm just going to zip tie it right through this little grapevine here. Which is easier said than done. There we go. So we're going to zip tie it on, like voila. And then we'll get our little baby cutters and cut off the zip tie. Okay, what do we think? Once we get the carrots on, it's gonna look less Dunkin' Donuts. So cute. So then these tails, if you want to curl them, you can. I like to roll them up. I think that's fun. And then they kind of curl on their own. And we're going to put flowers around it. See? So cute. And then we have our carrots over here. I might have to cut that one. That one's a little bit long. Okay. Isn't it cute? So cute. All right, let me grab a glue stick thing here. Okay. So what else is going on, my friends? Laura, hi. Tina stopped to get clothes. Oh, good. Good, good. That's good news. Amanda, I make everything look so easy. Only because I have a whole bunch of stuff that did not come out cute when I started. And even now, sometimes my ideas are not so good. I'm going to cut this one because it's a little bit too long. So I think my glue gun is heating up. I'm going to make the little bows for the ears. Okay, so this will be cute, right? And then we're going to put flowers and greenery and stuff. It's going to be adorable. So see the two little ears right here? I'm going to make a bow for here and a bow for here. So smaller. Let's see, we'll set him over here. And I think I'm just going to do the pink and orange. Where did I put the Bodabra? Here it is. All right. Okay. Maybe, should I do pink and white? Let me see here. No, I think it needs orange too. Okay. All right. So, friends, what else is going on? It's Valentine's Day on Friday. Don't forget, if you do Valentine's Day, it's sneaking up on us. I feel like it was just like January 5 minutes ago because that month felt 29 years long. All right, I have to make a small bow, and you guys know I like big bows, so it is hard for me to make a small bow sometimes. But it's the same thing. We're just going to loop and twist, loop and twist. That's it. And then a white one. My white one. All right. What does that say? Okay. Bingo party on Friday. That's fun. That's very fun. I think I'm supposed to go to bingo with Sandy, my neighbor. I don't think she's on, but I think we're going to bingo on Thursday because I have to work. Donna, I love big bows. You know me. It's very hard for me to make a little bow. Like, even my little bows are big bows. My boyfriend didn't ask me to use Valentine's. Amanda, he just knows that he is your Valentine. Like, he would have asked you and you would have been like, oh my God, like, why are you even asking me? Of course, right? That's funny. So when Katie was little, my daughter, she was probably like 2nd or 3rd grade, and they made the parents Valentine. So our Valentine said, you will be my Valentine, instead of, will you be mine? So we always joke like, oh, you will be my Valentine. It is not a choice. It's not a choice. You just know. Are you going somewhere, Amanda, for Valentine's? You have to tell me. And it's on a Friday this year. Those restaurants are going to be make a bank. All right. This is so cute. I'm going to give it a smoosh. You could also do, you know what else would be cute? You could also do, instead of doing loops, you could just do a strip of ribbon and do like a little flat bow. That would be cute too. All right, this is probably overkill, but we're just going to do it with the zip tie. Isn't this so cute? Yeah, just tell him next year, Amanda, say, you will be my Valentine. Like, he doesn't get a choice. Tell Michael he does not get a choice. He knows. All right, let me cut this with the tiny, tiny cutters. Okay, here's our little bow. Here's our little bow. Isn't it fun? Look how cute she is. See, and it's the same thing, just small. Cute, right? Let me make one more. Now I have to make it the same size, which is going to be fun. I have to remember. Oh, you're getting a mani petty. Patty, that's fun. You are going to love it. And Amanda is staying in. and playing trivia. Ooh, that's fun. That sounds fun, Amanda. Patty, you have to tell me what color you get your nails. I just painted mine pink. I had to take the red off. It was chipping, which is a bummer, but if I keep them painted, I tend not to bite them as much, so I'm trying. And then the other thing is, over the Christmas, when I was at my mom's house and we were crafting, I burned one of my fingernails. And fun fact, your fingernail will turn like a funky color, but it did not fall off. I thought it was going to fall off. So I'm still waiting for that to grow out because it looks ick. So I painted them today pink. You're going to love it. Patty, you're going to love getting your mani-pedi. I know my mom and sister get mani-pedis. So does my mom-in-law. I don't think she's on. In Florida, they get them like all the time because your feet and hands are always out. Not like here, we're all bundled up like we're living in Antarctica. Okay, here's our next little bow. See, you just layer it. That's it. And you can make more than one loop of the same ribbon. Like if you have one ribbon and you want to make a bigger bow with it, you can just do the same thing. And then you'll have one ribbon with a bunch of loops. And then another one I'll have to show you because I know Amanda asked about it. You can put the stems right in the bow dabra and like put it all as one. And that works really good if you're doing like a door hanger. I'll have to show you guys how to do that because it's fun. And it's really easy. You don't have to like stick the greenery in the thing you're making. You just put it into the bow maker and then you zip tie it all. And then you can just attach it with a zip tie or floral wire. That works really well too. Hang on, my computer just went. Let's see. Oh, you always do something neutral. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Patty, because then you don't notice it. Donna loves them. She does. She does. I'm still having sore ankles, so I did get a pedicure over the holidays. I got a very gentle pedi in Florida, and it was so nice. The lady was super, super good about my foot. But I just don't think I could do it now because everything hurts so much more. Because it's working again, she says, my PT says. So now I have to just get my leg to work. My little muscles in my feet. Okay, here's our next one. Cute. See, now we have a set of hair bows just like that for our bunny. Oh my God, these little things are killing me. Okay. I'll have to show you guys the regular size I use. All right, here's our other little bow. Isn't this so cute? Like you could buy one and just make little bows for whatever you need, for your like decorating. If you do like one of those tier trays, have you guys seen those? I love them. I just don't have anywhere to put one. I think they are so cute. I've been driving. So I've driven a couple times locally. It honestly, it kills me. It does not. Oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. It does not feel good. Let's just say. But I have been driving myself to PT and I drove myself to the Dollar Tree once over last week. So I have like this foot brace thing that I wear and I can drive if I'm wearing it. So it just hurts. It just hurts a lot. Okay, now I'm going to zip tie these on our ears for our little bunny. Okay. And then we'll get them all straightened out. I know she's upside down for you guys, so let me fix it. She's so cute though, isn't she? I think she's pretty cute. And Easter you can enjoy like all spring long. She's looking so cute. Small driving victories. I know. I'll take it. Absolutely. I know. It does. It definitely does not feel good, but it's because my foot, I can't go like this, right? So I can now, but it hurts. Okay, here's our little bunny ears. Let me see if I can get the ears in. Isn't it so cute? So let me just straighten them out because we need to make sure they look cute. So this is just like making hair bows. Same thing. You can make them smaller. Or you can make them bigger, whichever one you want. I know my driving is definitely painful. It usually doesn't hurt until after. Like I'm fine doing it but then on the days I have PT, it hurts too. So I'm just glad to be like walking around. That's nice. All right, here she is. I'm just trying to make like the colors go a little more even. Okay. See? So I might have to cut these a little shorter. I'm just going to curl them up for now. It depends on how they look once we get the flowers in. All right, so let's add some greenery to this. Okay. Can you see her? Hold on. I think you can now. Isn't she cute? So cute. All right. She's looking adorable. How would you make them smaller? Oh, with less ribbon or thinner ribbon. Okay, so both. So when I say I can make them smaller, like see this loop, right? See how it's smaller than like this loop? It's the same thing. I can just go smaller on the loop, which will make the bow shorter, which will make the bow smaller. Or if you use a thinner ribbon, that would also make it smaller because you're going to have less ribbon to work with. And then I left the tails kind of long, so I'm going to cut those down too, which will make the bow smaller. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. It just depends on what you're looking for. I tend to leave them longer and then I'll put everything on and then cut them just in case. Just in case, I don't know, something changes with like, if I put a piece of greenery or something in it that is looking wonky, then I want to fix it. But see how you can kind of just put them wherever you want. All right, let's put some greenery and some flowers on her. We're going to get this greenery. This one. That's fun, right? This is the carrot greenery that I use for the carrot tops, because I think it looks like carrot top. So, all right, I'm going to take my little cutters and we're going to clip some off, and I'm going to put a couple pieces in the bottom, and then we're going to put some tulips. So here is the greenery, and then we're going to just put some glue. See, and if you had a glue pot like we talked about the other day, then you just dip your stems in. And the nice thing about this particular wreath is that, or door hanger, whatever they call it, you can just stick the stuff right in here. Like, see how easy it is to move? So it's going to be easy to decorate it, because you don't have to like fight with it to get it all to stay. So that's kind of nice. And then these you can kind of finagle however you want. I'm just going to leave them a little longer. Like this one's really long, but this is a pretty like greenery for anything. Okay. I want to add my tulips so you guys can see those. So cute. Look how cute she's looking. See? This one I'm going to have to make go up here. Okay. I'll definitely take pictures after to show you guys, because I know it's hard to see the whole thing. So I'm going to get my tulips, and I'm going to pick the ones that have more of the pink. Like this one just came off of it too. I clipped it. Like, see the difference? I want to do the pink because we have more pink in our ribbon. And then I'm going to stick this baby in. That's easier said than done. Hold on here. Let me get a little spot. There we go. Oh, I know what the problem is. I'll show you guys. So these tulips, because they're like realistic looking, they have this like thing over the stem. See? It's like a plastic. It's to cover the wire so it looks like more real. It's just harder to get them to stick sometimes. But if you wanted to put these in like a vase, they're going to look more real than some of the other ones because they have like the little covered stem. So I think I'm just going to put one on this side and one on this side and then go back around. And then do the top part with some greenery. All right. Oh, cute. See? See how it's like coming together now? I'll probably add some white when we're done. I'll do that off camera though, because I don't have the one I want to use. But I do like the white. I think the white really gives it a little pop. Cute. Cute, cute. I'm going to use this one. Okay, so what are we watching on Netflix? Can we talk about that? Because I am completely out of watching things and I need some recommendations. So, let me know. I've also read and listened to like 6 books already this year because I'm so like bored with Netflix. And when I'm crafting and like wreathing and stuff, I need something I can like pay attention to, but not have to like really sit down and watch, if that makes sense. And if you know me in real life, I like a good murder. I like a good murder mystery. So I haven't found anything that I've missed lately, which has been weird because I feel like everything came out and now there's nothing new coming out, and it's very strange to me. All right, let me put this guy in. See, now I put a little bit of white in too. So I'm just going to intermix the greenery in. So yeah, that's my plea for help with shows. There was something on Hulu, but I don't remember what it was, and I couldn't get signed in, so I forgot. I wasn't sure exactly what the password was, and then by the time I got it, I forgot what I wanted to watch. Did I say No Good Deed? No, actually, Patty, that's a good suggestion. I haven't seen it. Do you think I'd like it? Is it good? I'll have to give it a try. I literally am like, I turn on Netflix and then I turn it off because there's literally nothing I want to see, which is crazy. And I love The Pit. So good, but they only have 1 episode every Thursday. And apparently I'm spoiled and don't want to wait for the rest of the show to come out because I don't understand why it takes so... Can we just have the whole season? I need to know what happens. We're very spoiled. Yeah, that looks good. Maureen told me something. I don't know if she's on, but she gave me a suggestion the other day. And I need to check it out. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, what is everybody watching? What are we watching? I need help in that department. All right, now I'm going to put a couple more. See how cute? Isn't she cute? I'm so scared to touch my phone. All right, let me add in a couple. I think I am going to use this one that has just orange. I think we're going to put it towards the top over here. Actually, maybe down towards the bottom. I changed my mind. And then, there we go. See how it just gives it like that little, it's like filling in. So when it's hanging up, I want it to look like nice and full with the bow. It's super cute. And I'm going to go back and probably add in some more greenery. Oh, Virgin River. People love that show. That's a good one, right? Have you guys seen it? I know people love that show. I can't remember, Patty. I'm going to have to ask her because she recommended it and I was like, oh, I want to see that. And then I forgot. I forgot what she told me. And I went like looking, oops, and I could not find anything. I was doing that like, you know, go down, down, down. And then it's like things that you like, things that you miss, things that you would want to watch again. I'm like, oh dear. Maureen said she can't remember what she suggested. Oh, she is on here. It was something that I can't remember. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to have to look it up after this. Okay. Here's our little peachy pink tulip. So I kind of want it to look like it's going like a little bit up and around, and then we'll stop there with that. And then I'll probably add some more greenery on the side. And then I do want to do the top of the little ears with you guys. So I'm going to use a different, I think I'm going to use this greenery. This one here. Because it's not quite as like wonky. It's not quite as, like, it's going to be easier to kind of keep where I want it. Moringa doesn't remember. I don't remember now either. We need something good. Like something really good. That'd be great. And then we can all talk about it. Because even if you don't like it, you get guilted into it. That's how things go. Like I cannot get into the, I couldn't get into the Ozarks. Tried that like 3 times. I also could not get into Yellowstone, which I know people love. I don't know what my problem is. And none of those were working for me. Okay, see, now we added like a little bit of greenery. Yeah, I tried to get into that too. No go. I wanted to, but no go. Just something I couldn't get into. I'm like a documentary girl. If you put something in documentary format, I will watch it. Oh, Amanda loved Ozark. I think Maureen loved it too. I just don't know why I couldn't get into it. It was crazy. Everybody loved it. And it has Jason Bateman. I mean, come on. Oh, I did see, you know what was good? That movie that came out right before Christmas about the travel. The airplane one. That was good. He was in that. All right. Let me see here what we got going on. I think I'm going to have to add some of the smaller greens. I can do that after though. I just wanted to show you guys how it's going to come together so you can get like a sneak peek of how she's going to look. So she's got her pink and orange and then the pink and orange flowers. And then I also do have to add, when I'm all done, I'm going to add some of these cute little carrots. Love these. I have a few different ones. I have some that are a little bit bigger and that are sparkly. That would be cute, but I also have these that look more, I think, like the vibe of this particular wreath base. But yeah, so this is our cute little bunny door hanger that's in progress. So let me know what you guys think. And next week, I don't know what to make. What should we make? If you guys have a suggestion or an idea, let me know. I am going to do a Tuesday night live from Manchester Craft Market. I just have to figure out which day I should do it. And I have some other little fun projects. I really want to do that yellow and blue that I showed you guys on Friday, the butterflies. I definitely want to do that one. So yeah, we have some fun things coming up. Patty said she had an issue with Yellowstone. So yeah, people were saying that they were getting like a little bit more like violent with that show. But people love it. Maureen loves it. Maureen likes Ozark and Yellowstone. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys like my little creation here. She's so cute. See, so with a bow dabra, you just make up your little bows. And like I said, these are definitely on the bigger side. I'm going to have to cut some of the layers, some of the tails, but it's going to be so cute when we get done. And if you can picture it without the loops, you could have also done a bow with just the flat, like just cut them and then kind of diagonal. That would be cute too. Yeah, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to sign off and clean this up and finish it and take a couple pics to share with you guys. So keep an eye out. And I will see you next week for Tuesday Night Live. And if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to see, please let me know. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.